Good morning, everyone. It's hump day. Hump day. Hump day. It's Wednesday. It's in the middle of the week. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for that. I'm so happy for that. Woo, boy. Back to the gym. I met my trainer yesterday and we did some new things, and again, I was like, but I got kind of nauseous. That's the first time that I got nauseous, and thank God it was towards maybe like the last 5 minutes of the session, and I was doing the not the cowbell, it was a bell, dumbbell, not a dumbbell. You hold it with both hands and you swing it. You guys know what I'm talking about. I hope this is not too the air, but it feels so good. Oh my God, you better slow down back there, because I'm not speeding up. Just because that car right there, you can go and do your Dukes of Hazzard if you want, but I ain't speeding up for you. I'm just sorry. No, and I'm not sorry. What kind of driving is that? You're in the back in another car trying to control my car. Are you like really serious about that? That doesn't make sense. See, that car over there was blocking them from coming around, and look, they just tailgating. Can y'all see this? She's just on my bumper. If I actually just press on my brakes, she would have hit me. What is wrong with these people? Like, stop! I don't believe this. Wow, now she's gonna cut over. I'm gonna let her cut over because you're busier than I am. I don't understand it. Anyway, good morning. How are you doing today? It's so nice to have you here today. So anyway, I was at the gym with my trainer doing some type of bell. You guys know what I'm talking about. It wasn't a cowbell, ding ding ding. It was another kind of bell. Anyway, I'm still trying to think of it. Man. Anyway, so like the last 5 minutes of that workout, because I was feeling nauseous, and then like the first session, the first set, because I'd have to do 3 sets. I felt nauseous, and I said, he said, "How are you feeling?" I said, "I'm okay." So I kept going. Second one, he said, "How you feeling?" I said, "I still feel nauseous, but I'm gonna keep going." The third time, I was like, "Oh Lord!" I didn't feel like I was going to, it just felt nauseous. So I'm like, he said, "Okay, that's it. We're gonna stop right here." I said, "Okay." And then I went to the recumbent bike to do 30 minutes on that, and then I supposed to did at least 5 minutes on the row. So I got through the 30 minutes on the bike, but I couldn't do the row. And then I'm saying to myself, maybe I should have pushed through that nauseating feeling. You know how sometimes the body, you're taking a body to a certain level where it never been before, and so it will react a certain kind of way. And then I'm thinking maybe that was my moment to push through. So I see him again on tomorrow. We train tomorrow. If it happens, I'm trying to prepare my mind now to push through it anyway, because maybe that's just the next level that my body has to go through. Because I'm challenging my body. I'm doing things that I've never done before. I'm shocking some muscles and everything. I mean, I'd be sweating like just hair. I mean, yeah, it's not hair, but water. Just be sweating in it. I'm like, what in the world? But I feel great afterwards. I feel like a new person. Sore, but it's the good sore. Remember, I call it the soreness of effort, and that's good, instead of feeling sore because I'm not doing nothing. You know what I mean? So, I'm in it to the end. I gotta continue to do this. I want to be able to take care of my body. I'm getting older, and I have to be able to take care of me. And I've never really thought about that before. I was talking to my mom about it, and she was encouraging me. She said, "Yeah, you got to do this for yourself." And It's not for other people. You want to feel good. You want to look comfortable in your clothes. You want to be able to take care of yourself. And that's your motivation. And that is my motivation, is to do that. And I remember years ago, I would go all out for people, like on my job, above and beyond, doing things that technically I shouldn't do, but because I knew how to do it, some of the nurses like, can you, and I couldn't say no. And that was my initial breakdown. And I've been doing that for many years, as when I was working in the medical field, and that was 26 plus years. So for a very long time, I didn't feel the power to say no to people. It was frightening. It was frightening for me to say no. Like, oh my gosh. Now, I'm not saying if someone's trying to rape me or hurt me, things of that nature, I'll get away. But in terms of someone asking me to do something for them, I'll try my best to do it. And that was in personal life, things of that nature. And some things I didn't have a problem doing. But then there are some times I wanted to say no, but I felt like I would lose my job if I was to say no. And that just built up over the years. And then I had that psychotic break. And I've never been the same. I think I'm better now, but I've never been the same. So I can say no. I can say no, thank you, without any remorse or feeling guilty or anything of that nature. And I was listening to, I don't know if it was Ray Lewis, somebody was saying, you can't tell other people no, tell yourself no. So when he said that, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to say no to myself. Like, no, don't eat that. No, you're not going to quit. Things of that nature. And I was like, whoa, that was powerful. I was like, that's a blessing right there. And I heard that, and my mom sending out texts, good morning texts. And I think my sisters too. I got to do mine too. That was so empowering to me. And I'm building my mind to do these things. And then I was also talking to my trainer, and I said, you know what? This exercise thing is beyond dieting and doing the workout. It's a mind thing too. It's like a full circle of things that you got to be up on in order to be successful. Because there are times when I feel like I cannot lift that rope one more time, and I try it, and I'm like, oh my God, and I'll be, Jesus help me. And I'll close my eyes and I'll imagine how I look and what I need to change, and I just zone out, and I just be, he said, I see you. And then sometimes he's like, 5 minutes, I want to say, shh, don't look. I wish I could just put my hand in his face and be like, squeeze his lip. Don't say it. Let me just do what I do. You know what I mean? Just let me. But he'll say 5 more minutes, and I'm like, why are you saying that? I don't want to hear it. I just want to get through it. Then another time he's like, 13 seconds. Oh man, I said, no, I don't want to hear. I was saying to myself. So I just took myself somewhere else, zoned out, praying to God. Breathing. Oh my gosh, that's another thing. The breathing, guys. You have to learn how to, what was it? Breathe in through your nose, out your mouth. And if I remember correctly, when you're lifting, you're exhaling. Hold on. Cindy, leave me alone. I gotta think about it. Or is it one of those? Google it. But because see, I was breathing in and out of my mouth, and he said, you're not really breathing, and my intercostal muscles, like the belly side muscles was, going in and out. I was breathing hard, but I really wasn't getting a good air exchange. So he was saying, and I told him, I said, I need to control my breathing. He said, breathe through your nose, out your mouth, in through your nose, out your mouth, and do that. But when I'm working out, I forget, should I be exhaling or inhaling? Let me know in the comments. Because I'm thinking, no, it should be inhaling. Yeah, maybe it should be like that. You know, like I gotta work on it. So I have to check. Help me out, guys. Help me out. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. Oh my gosh, I'm trying. Last night at work was kind of stressful. Saturday was kind of stressful. I think Sunday was kind of stressful. When my body is under stress, I broke out in a cold sore above, like right under my nose. But it's dried out now and scabbed, so that's pretty cool. I said, I can't even let this stop me. I gotta show up. I can't, you know what I mean? If people don't understand what it is, I can explain it to them if they don't understand. But some people are just ignorant, and they okay to be ignorant. They think it's like, it's something sexual. It's not that, but it's easy to catch. And I was reading up on it. It can be on anything. Let's say if someone who had it and they burst it and the juice is on their fingers and stuff, and they touch something, it can be anything. And you touch that, whatever that is, a dish, a cup, a straw, whatever, and you touch it, and then you touch your face or anything like that, you can catch it. Yeah. And they say make sure you don't, you know what I mean, don't touch it and go down there, because you can get it down. You know what I mean? It's some serious stuff though, so you got to be careful. So, but I'm all dried out, so it's dried out, so I don't have any juice in there. So and I'm very careful on how I deal with it, because I have gloves and stuff like that, and I don't want to pass it on to nobody. But that's how it's done. And like, what are we saying, millions of people have it, and they, it's for different reasons that they'll break out. I notice when my body is under stress, when my body feels like I need to get a good cleansing, like a good bowel movement. I'm just saying, okay, TMI alert. And if I'm under stress, my body reacts that way. And sometimes it would be in my nose, the cold sore would be in my nose, and I just feel horrible, so it's important for me to be relaxed, and not take my body to stress. But sometimes my body reacts indirectly. I'm not even aware that it's reacting to stress, but it is. And I don't realize that my body is under stress, but it is. And it shows out. Either I'll have the psychotic break, or I'll break out usually on top of my, can you see it? Usually on top of my lip or inside of my nose. And I haven't had this level of stress in like over 6 years, maybe. It's been about 6 or 7 years since I had one over top of underneath my nose. So yeah, and I take the L-lysine, but I was taking it with food, and you're supposed to take it on an empty stomach. So yeah, anyway. And then they said witch hazel helped, because that dries it out. And what else? I didn't scratch it, so stop. Just stop. Witch hazel helps dries it out, and you can use alcohol, anything to help dry it out. But maybe I need to start back taking the L-lysine to help keep my body not responding to stress. I don't know, but I'll figure it out. God can help me to figure it out. But yeah, I can't let anything stop me. I gotta get this, because I've been knocking at this door for a while, and whenever it was time for it to open, I ran away. And this go round October of last year, 2021, I decided to walk through the door, and I've been doing this since then and enjoying it. And another thing, is important to have a good support group. A good support group, because you're going to need it. You need people to help encourage you. You don't need naysayers or haters, or, you know what I mean? You don't need none of those type people. You don't need anybody to try to break you down or make you not want to reach your goal. You need people who are supportive. And I have that, and I'm grateful for that. So I have everything I need. I just need to get me together. I need to get it all in my head, because people are not going to always be with you. And you need to know how to do what you got to do. And yeah, so that's where I'm at, and I can honestly say I'm loving it. And things of that nature. So let me get myself together here. But yeah, if you have any type of things that you're trying to do, just know it's going to be challenging, because it's something new. It's just like when you go into a new job, you got orientation. You're learning something that you didn't know. You're challenging your mind, stuff like that. And but the key thing is to don't quit. You got to hang in there. So I'm not going to quit. I'm praying to God every step of the way that I don't, because it's easy to give up, but it's harder to fight. So I'm going to fight. I got to fight. If I don't, then this is it for me. And I don't want this to be it. I want more for myself. And I want to grow stronger mentally and physically, but I also know that it's a lot that I have to do to make these things happen. So love yourself, know yourself, be yourself, change yourself to improve yourself. That is the journey I'm on. And you take care. I'll see you soon.